Me being the last fisherman and my brother also, the two of us are the last people fishing with this village. This village, it was built on fishing. Everybody here when I was a kid fished, that was it. And now there's nobody. The wharves are gone, fish stores are gone, the fish flakes are gone. Knowing we're the only ones left, it's sad, because this was a thriving fishing community. And because of what's happened over the years, I suppose, the fish are gone, and so are the fishermen. That's what happened.
Prospect Village has been, a fishing capital of this area for I don't even know how many years.
When the older guys got too old to go down there, like John Kiley, Victor Kiley, Earl Duggan, all the guys that fished, they had, number one, Victor had no sons to take his place. John Owen had one son who got sick. Earl Duggan had nobody to take his place. I don't think the young people felt it worthwhile getting into fishery.
We've seen it over the past few years of the decline of fishermen out of that area, but it's going to be an odd thing to see that come to an end, the last fishermen out of Prospect Village.
Of course, since I was a kid, you were able to, anybody could have a license, a lobster license. And it wasn't A class or B class, it was just a lobster license, and it was worth, you bought it for 25 cents. And all these cottage people that lived along the coastline bought these licenses up, and it allowed them to fish during the season. And they could set as many traps, I guess, as they wanted with that license. So everybody bought them for, they had for their own purpose. They could have lobsters cooked at every weekend. But anyway, when the government started to move in and put restrictions on the licenses, but there was so many people wanting to keep that license, so I think the government stepped in and said, okay, we'll have an A and a B. We'll give these cottage people, or whoever they are, summer people and whatnot, people like myself, a B license, but they're not transferable, they're not able to sell them, they're not able, and when they die with them, and that's the end of it. And that's how they were going to eliminate that B license. So there's very few B licenses left. We're the only two here that have them, and they'll soon be gone, I guess. But I don't know, that was the way it came into being, I guess. The A license was for the full-time fishermen, and the B license was for we'll call them cottage people. And although I never had a cottage here, I lived here all my life, but I worked elsewhere, and that was it. Yeah. I used to fish with Kileys, and we had traps set, and we caught so many fish. Pollock, it was nothing to catch boatloads every day, big pollock in the trap. We trap fished them. You could catch them on handline too. That's a thing of the past. But there was haddock, there was cod, there was halibut, there was herring, mackerel, tuna, a lot of tuna here. They even canned them in this area. They had a canner right up here back of the house. And but now the restrictions on all that stuff, now the quotas and everything just destroyed that. And the quotas are there because everything was overfished in the past, I think. But there was everything you wanted to catch here one time. I guess that's why the old people settled in this area, because there was so the fishing was so good. And I remember Dad saying, once they put these draggers on the ocean, that's the end of fishing, ground fishing. And he was right. Anyone with common sense would know that. You drag the bottom of the ocean, you kill everything that's down there. The bycatch, okay, you may be looking for cod, but you're going to catch lobsters, you're going to catch everything down there, and that was the end of it when they started doing that. That was the end of fishing. Ever since then, it's just slowed down. Even the trap fishing out here a few years back, there was huge traps out here for mackerel, and they were catching 150,000 pounds a day. And I wondered how long this could keep going. And this was just here, Prospect, one place. And you got the whole coastline, Nova Scotia here, where they were fishing, trap fishing, for mackerel. And, you know, we were catching millions of pounds probably a day along this coast. And how long can that last? Now you can catch all kinds of mackerel out there. They're about 4 inches long. So, what does that tell you? Yeah. I don't know. It's sad when you think of it, but it's the way things go. I mean, I get lost there sometimes, thinking about the past and thinking now. But as far as make me feel, I guess I've lived my life. I've done it. It's gone. I can't go back to it because there's nothing there to go back to, and it's just history now.